All right, I'm here with Jeff Anderson, top loan officer with Supreme Lending. Jeff, what determines the interest rate?
Well, the mortgage rates are based on a couple of different factors, from the 10-year treasuries to the mortgage-backed security markets. And so it's not an index that's based on the prime index. It's more based on the market and driven by the bond market, versus the prime index is your short-term money. So when the Fed's talking about raising interest rates, they're talking about the prime index, which is your HELOCs, your home equity lines of credit, your short-term debts, your credit card rates, your car loans, even into the commercial loans. That's what banks are lending on, are those dollars. And with the market the way that it's at, banks don't need the Fed dollars right now because they all have plenty of money on their balance sheets. So they're really only lending out their own dollars, which is why we're just not seeing much of a reaction, even with a quarter point increase here recently.
Jeff, what's your take on the inventory problem we are seeing out there in the market right now?
Well, we're certainly at a low and a shortage for sure. Definitely more buyers than sellers still, and I think there's a lot of sellers on the fence. And, the big thing behind that is that if every seller that is thinking about moving or wanted to move would actually list their house, we probably would be able to help shrink that gap, because people would be moving up. That $300,000 seller that's looking to buy a $500,000 house, and that $500,000 seller that's looking to buy a $750,000 or an $800,000 house, if that chain of effect all happened, we probably would be able to cut the shortage significantly and create more change and more ability for turnover, because most of the people that have a house that want to move are afraid that they're not going to be able to find a house to move into, which is their main hesitation with listing their property.
Jeff, what's the benefit of working with a local lender like yourself?
It, like a lot of industries, is all about the relationship. And when you've been doing it for 20 years and you're a local lender, you know a lot of people, you know a lot of listing agents. And when that pre-approval letter goes out, it's more than just a piece of paper, because that seller wants to know that that piece of paper is good. So a lot of times they're going to call us anyway to verify that we sent that out, and really having that response time, someone who answers the phone, doesn't matter if it's 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, to help solidify that offer, is really going to be a very important thing. And they see that you're here, they know you're here, they know you know the market, and there's a big advantage to that versus an internet company or a national lender that's just not here and entrenched in the market and doesn't have those relationships with the listing agents to hopefully help you get your offer accepted.
All right, thanks for your time, Jeff. Guys, I'm going to link Jeff's cell phone number in the details below. Feel free to call or text him anytime. He does a great job, and I can say that from personal experience. He's done both my house loans that I bought in the past, and he does a great job.